figure. Yeah, so Bakelite, more Bakelite. Gotta give it a good sniff. Alright, well it's raining, and Sue and I barely scratched the surface at Chambersburg the other day, so we're heading back. We're gonna head back to Chambersburg, maybe hit some of the other antique shops. Everything closed down at 5. Like, here in Carlisle, we have like 2 of the major antique shops close at like 7 and 8 o'clock. So it was kind of like, wait, everything closes at 5? And we just jumped in the car and came home. But we have time today to hit some of the other antique shops around the area. So yeah, let's hit Chambersburg. We're about to head to Chambersburg.
Yes, because we're not videoing while we're driving. That would be unsafe.
We're sitting still. My hair is a little crazy today. We're heading to Chambersburg. We're looking up antique shops, and one just popped up, and it says specializes in replacing glass lampshades.
So, is that not perfect for the crazy lamp lady?
Yay! Crazy lamp lady!
A store like that is going to know what they have. We're not going to find bargains, but we might very well find something to video and photograph because they may have interesting rare pieces.
Yes, they might have something good. So we're gonna head over there, just kind of cruise around, and are we going back to Applebee's?
We are not going back to Applebee's.
Not going back to Applebee's.
No. Or at least not the one in Chambersburg.
Alright, we'll catch you when we get there. Alright, so Sue and I made it to the antique shop. We actually went to the first antique shop and it was closed. So we drove all the way back to the last one we were at and we looked up new antique shops, and now we're back to where the first one is. I'm driving all over the place. And we're at this antique shop now, and like, there's no one here.
Get a shot of that. It looks like it's closed, but people are coming out.
Oh yeah,
so
people are coming out. It looks closed, but people are coming out. So we're gonna check it out. Fingers crossed. That's a place I'd like to metal detect right there.
I'm gonna ask about a restroom.
Okay. In one of my last videos, I talked about Majolica and how some of it's new because they still sell it at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. This is a new plate. I mean, that mark just screams new. There's no crazing. They're beautiful plates. I have to put it up here without breaking anything. It scares me. They're not on plate racks. They're just like leaning. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, I just redecorated for them. As opposed to that mark. Or that lack of mark. Or that lack of mark. That's what I'm talking about when I say like new versus old. And then Sue even showed me this piece. This is a new piece, but it's also chipped. Say, look, there's the mark right there. Majolica. And also the inside is rarely glazed. It's not always not glazed, but it's rarely glazed. Something else to look for, because they do make knockoffs. They make knockoffs of everything, let's be honest. Alright. I like these guys. Let's keep going. Alright, so I just had to go like halfway across the antique shop to find the bathroom, and now I'm gonna work my way back up. Yeah, fun stuff. Lots of tool stuff. I stay away from tools. There is money to be made in tools. I just don't know tools, so I stay away from tools. Ooh, I like that painting. Is that a real painting? No, it's probably not. No, it's a fake. It's not real. Alright, so I just spotted this Fisher-Price castle. It's worth pretty good money with all the accessories, and there is a bag of accessories down here, but I just don't know. I don't think there's a discount, so it's $65 solid. Alright, so Sue just brought me these 2 bisque figurines. The key to bisque figurines is the detail. If I can get it in frame. The detail to the face, that's one thing I always look for. Also the weight, and sometimes markings. They don't always have markings. That has a marking, but also, and this is crazy, but I look for the back to be unpainted. But yeah, for $1, I'm feeling good on this. This one we're not so sure about, but it's only $1.50, so The back is
It's worth
painted.
the risk.
Yeah, it's worth the risk on that one. So, yeah, this actually reminds me of a Hubach because they have similar bases and
That was the first one I saw. And it
yeah,
just sort
I'm
of
liking the detail.
screamed at me.
Good job, Sue. All right, so the last time we were out at the antique shop, I spotted this really cool Pierpont puffy shade is what it's called. It's a reverse painted shade on an original lamp. A lamp would be worth like $1,200 with that shade. And I'm like thinking to myself, I need to get myself a base for that shade so that I can sell it all together. And I just found a base. This Renaud base. Beautiful base. It's got some polychrome in there. They want 20 bucks for it. Just the base without the Pierpont shade that I'm going to put on it is worth about $150. Sold all day. So I'm going to pair them together, and first I'm going to take off these awesome poles because they're going on my lamp project, and I'll put some boring ones on there. It's missing a piece up here. It would have had like a little canopy piece to support the glass shade, but that's all right. I'll get one of those. They had this piece of plumbing holding it together with this shade. No, thank you. So I'm going to get this. I got the castle. I consulted my buddy Brad, B-Rad from the Hoover Boys, and he said, "Yeah, go for it." So I'm gonna take his guidance on that one, and we're gonna go for the castle and this as well. So let's see how we do. I'm freaking out just a little. This right here, you're like, oh, that's just a Panther lamp. This is an original Jacquelin mid-century modern Panther lamp at 20 inches. Those are like the most desirable, the big ones. So I'm gonna crawl under this table, unplug it, and I'm gonna take it home with me. They're asking $45, but that's like incredibly decent. And I could get about $150 for this lamp. So that is if it's not incorporated into my decor. Because I'm kind of going mid-century modern on everyone. I used to be Art Deco, but now my decor is turning mid-century modern. Let's see if we can find the cord under here. I'm thinking it's... I'm gonna like zap myself here. It's this one. Let's see if that did the trick. Yes. Sweet. Oh yeah, look. That right there is what makes it worth money. Thank you very much. Alright, so I'm at a new booth and I'm kind of scoping things out. See this awesome head face? For the record, those are worth money. Let me set down my Panther and show you the bottom. Because that will explain why this one's only $6. Made in China. If you ever come across those head vases, they can be worth money. Also, this Roseville's got me a little perplexed. It's only 14, so there must be something wrong with it. It's a knockoff. It's a knockoff. That's why it's only $14. And I can tell that because of the way it's painted. It's painted, it's not glazed. And Roseville was glazed. Thank you very much. Also, the bottom stand is a little bit off. But I'm not going to get into that with you guys because you'll be like, what? Alright, I'm going to keep looking. Sweet. Oh, a whole pile of dog tags. $1961. Wonder if these are unissued. 1944. $1947. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? Dog tags. I mean, they're not terribly old. Sorry, I had to readjust. But they're pretty neat, right? They're probably unissued. Sequential dog tags. This is something to think about for only $7. Alright, so I just sold my my collar with the dog tags on it for $30. So I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna get all of them because they're cool, right? I tried to talk myself out of this because I feel like this is taking a risk. Just like the collar was taking a risk, but I made my money back on that. So yeah, handful of dog tags. Let's see how they do. We got some real Roseville here. You can just see it. The way it's glazed and it kind of runs together. It's not painted. It's flabulous. Ooh, I see big light. I see big light. Na 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 na. $8 each. Nailed it. Because you know I have to sniff this. Oh yeah, that smells like big light. That is what big light is supposed to smell like. Also, if you don't feel like going around sniffing drawer handles and stuff, you can use 409. We also carry a little bottle of 409 and a Q-tip, and if you rub it on the Bakelite, it'll turn yellow. If it's Bakelite. Otherwise, it just stays regular. Go figure. Yeah, so Bakelite, more Bakelite. Gotta give it a good sniff. Alright, Sue and I just went to lunch, and I paid for my tab, and I left my card in the little bill folder. And we left the restaurant, and we went back, and suddenly the card wasn't there. They didn't have it. And they didn't speak English because we went to a Japanese restaurant. Look at my hair. So I just lost my card, but Sue's agreed to front me some cash, so that works out. We're back at Black Rose. We're going to get that Pierpont shade that I was talking about, the reverse painted one. Hopefully it's still here. It's gone. The shade is gone. I bet somebody has it listed on eBay right now. Total bummer. It's okay. The base is still worth good money. It would have just been worth more money with that stupid shade that I should have bought the last time I was here. I thought I learned my lesson with the quilts, but I didn't. The good news is that the head is still here. Alright, so I'm feeling really bummed about this shade, and I'm trying to pull up a picture of it to show Sue what it looks like so she can help me look for it. And I'm staring over at this shelf over here, and it was right there on the shelf. And now Sue has this beautiful shade, the exact shade I was looking for and freaking out about.
Which is coming home with us.
It's coming home with us. It's beautiful. Reverse painted shirt.
Bugger over there.
So, oh wait, Sue, I have an idea.
Okay.
I have an idea first. One moment. Ta-da! That's what it's gonna look like, only even brighter because it's over a shade right now. It's gonna be flabulous. Too bad I don't have my card to pay for it, but that's where Sue comes in.
Yes, that is
Alright, I think I love this. That is so freaking cool. They only want $1,800 for it. That was a joke. That's a lot of money. But I think it might actually be worth it. I pretty much love it.
Oh my. It is beautiful though.
You got like a whole hobo cart going on there, Sue.
I do. We're starting to look like bag ladies. You know, we just had a few cats.
Alright, so here you have Japanese porcelain of a Victorian scene. And over here, you have the Dresden lace figurines. Gorgeous. Normally the lace is all chipped and broken, but that's immaculate for $120, which is about right for Dresden lace. But just look at the difference here.
The main issue and the telling points are the vibrancy of the colors here, the glitz, the fact that it sort of jumps out at you. That screams modern. Mm-hmm. The Dresden is much more subtle, much more delicate. The colors are almost always in the same color family, the same range, pinks through maroons. Mm-hmm. This, you've got reds, greens, it's just kind of spunk-eyed.
But you can totally see where people would get them mixed up because look at the bases, they're almost identical.
Of course. And if you know what to look for, the shorthand is boy, if it jumps out at you and you say, ooh, this is glitzy, it's probably Japanese.
And I guarantee this one is actually a Dresden scene that they copied and they made.
Yes.
Yep.
Because you can cast from these and duplicate them.
Yeah, and they do that all the time. All right, so this chair Sue and I are picking up for $5, and we're gonna completely redo it for a video. It's got ugly patches, it's got glue in the holes here where someone tried to glue it. It's probably seen better days.
However, it's got good solid Eastlake lines and the piece itself is sturdy.
Yep, so we're gonna
We are
upholster it and cane it and make it
And
beautiful.
we're going to show you how to turn this into something.